Hello everyone. Let us discuss a image-based question in ENT. What is the probable diagnosis of given otoscopic finding of tympanic membrane? The options given are option A, ASOM, that is acute suppurative otitis media, option B, serous otitis media, and option C, tuberculous otitis media, and option D, traumatic perforation. So what are the findings given in the otoscopic image? So in this picture, we are able to see multiple perforations in the pars tensa of the tympanic membrane. So in the picture, we are able to see multiple perforations of tympanic membrane, and we are able to see a pale granulation tissue. Pale granulation tissue in the pars tensa of the tympanic membrane. So with this characteristic finding, so the diagnosis of this condition is very much clear. Among the given options, the most probable diagnosis of the given image is tuberculous otitis media. So the probable diagnosis is tuberculous otitis media. So what are the special features of tuberculous otitis media? So what are the special features of tuberculous otitis media? So the characteristic features are number one, multiple perforations. Number two, painless pale granulation. Painless pale granulation. Then the third feature is early and more frequent complication. And the fourth feature is hearing loss out of proportion to the disease. Hearing loss out of proportion to the disease. So these are the characteristic feature of tuberculous otitis media. So let us discuss about the other options also. So in this picture, we are able to see, this is the otoscopic image. Here we are able to see a congested bulging tympanic membrane. So this characteristic congested and bulging tympanic membrane is the characteristic feature of acute suppurative otitis media. So among the stages of acute suppurative otitis media, in the pre-suppuration stage, so we will see the congestion of the pars tensa with the characteristic leash of blood vessels appearing on the periphery. So we are able to see leash of blood vessels appearing on the periphery of the tympanic membrane. This characteristic appearance of leash of blood vessels at the periphery of the pars tensa in pre-suppuration stage of ASOM gives rise to characteristic cartwheel appearance to the tympanic membrane. cartwheel appearance to the tympanic membrane. In the suppuration stage, the tympanic membrane becomes more congested and bulging, and there will be loss of anatomical landmarks of the tympanic membrane. So this is the characteristic feature of acute suppurative otitis media. So the next condition, in this otoscopic picture, we are able to see transparent tympanic membrane, which shows fluid levels and multiple air bubbles. So the characteristic appearance of tympanic membrane, the characteristic appearance of fluid levels and multiple air bubbles behind the intact tympanic membrane is a characteristic feature of serous otitis media or otitis media with effusion, otherwise known as glue ear. Usually, the tympanic membrane color will be grayish or bluish in serous otitis media. If the tympanic membrane is very much transparent and thin, we will be able to see this fluid levels and multiple air bubbles. So this is the characteristic appearance of serous otitis media. Then, what about traumatic perforation? So traumatic perforation of the tympanic membrane, what will be the feature? So here also sometimes we can get multiple perforation as given in this picture, but what will be the characteristic feature of traumatic perforation? So the characteristic feature of traumatic perforation is we will get a perforation usually in the pars tensa, central type of perforation. So central type of perforation in the pars tensa, but the characteristic features are the margins of the perforation will be irregular and they will show congestion and even sometimes blood clot. So here in this picture, we are able to see the perforation which is showing irregular margin, congestion, blood clots. So this type of features are characteristic of traumatic perforation of the tympanic membrane. So usually this type of patient will give a history of trauma to the ear in the form of slap injury or traumatic injury to the tympanic membrane or barotrauma, blast injury. So these are the history classically this patient will be giving. So we have discussed the different types of findings, tympanic membrane findings in various conditions. So in the question, it is clearly ruled out the characteristic finding given in the image is tuberculous otitis media and other conditions are ruled out. Thank you.